So in this video for e-commerce conversion rate optimization, we're going to be looking at the world's most successful e-commerce website, Amazon, and looking at their product page and see what they're doing. Now, a product page has various intentions and various experiments that you can execute on, and not everything on a product page is meant for conversion rate optimization. However, most of the elements that you play around with the product page are directed to improving conversion rates. As a product page is basically like a landing page for e-commerce businesses. That's where visitors come in and proceed to the add to cart stage. And the key metric that we are chasing here is the number of conversions from product page visitors to people who have added a product to cart. And that's essentially the step of the funnel that that we are trying to improve by optimizing this page. Now, there are different experiments that you can run on product page to optimize for conversion rates, and big successful companies like Amazon have been running these experiments for years. So we're going to tap into some of those years of experience and experiments to see what we can learn. And not all the hacks, of course, that Amazon uses will apply for you and your e-commerce business as well, but a lot of those will. And a lot of those should give you ideas in terms of what kind of experiments you can run. So we're going to head right into it. And what we're going to do is, as we explore Amazon product pages, we're also going to make notes of what we think is working for them by drawing patterns of what's common amongst the product pages and the kind of hacks that we think have been successful there. So anything, of course, that has been executed across product pages on Amazon can be categorized as something that has been obviously successful for them, which is why they are running those hacks. And we'll also see some specific product pages which are probably running hacks only on that product page and not across Amazon, to get an idea of the kind of experiments they're currently doing. So let's head to the website straight away. Let's get into it. And I'm going to open different categories of products. So first, let's start with some computers here. So we are dealing with essentially a slightly higher ticket size, probably. This is one of the lower ticket size products. So let's find something interesting here. So let's pick computers and tablets in the category, and let's pick this, the first one. So we have a laptop here, the Acer Aspire 5 Slim laptop with most of the key specifications mentioned in the product title itself. And you can argue that this is quite a long product title for from a standard practice perspective. But if you look at the kind of product that we are talking about, just calling it a laptop doesn't mean anything, right? Unless you have some sort of detail about the specifications. Of course, for Amazon, every product has a different target audience, unlike some small e-commerce businesses which are focused on one particular set of audience. So here you'll see that this probably appeals to a target audience who are the decision makers of buying laptops, who would probably be looking at how big the display is, what kind of graphics it has, what kind of storage it has, and what kind of operating system it uses, followed by the color that the laptop is in, which is probably the least important in this case. But yeah, most of those key details are in the product title itself. So key details in the product title will catch attention for sure. And then you have followed below the product title, the rating, the overall score, and the number of ratings, and then the number of questions answered about the product. So the first thing when I see this laptop, I might have a question about, does it support X? Does it support Y? Does it have, n number of whatever, 4 USB ports? Whatever that question is, I could just head to the answered questions. And most probably those questions have already been answered, followed with a search for answers tab. Now, you may or may not need a search if you don't have enough questions on your website, but definitely showing questions that have been answered from other customers in the past is quite useful, because the customer does not have to go through the support process or look for those answers elsewhere, in the risk of losing that conversion as well. So having the reviews the rating, followed by the number of reviews, and answered questions about the product could be key in improving conversion rates. So not all e-commerce websites have the answered questions. I've seen a lot of them have the rating, and some of them have the number of ratings, and then a very few of them have the answered questions as well. But this combination of all three should be ideal, if as long as you have the data, as long as you have those numbers that you can showcase. So here again, if we explore the pattern of ratings, is usually a genuine pattern is, in the 70s range, when you have a 5-star rating, and then followed by a 1 to 3 4% in the 2 and 1-star rating. That's sort of a genuine pattern for a good product, of course. And if the product has issues, then it's going to reflect in the rating system as well. And I've seen small e-commerce stores having 90% to 100% in the 5-star range, which clearly raises some question about how genuine the rating system is, especially if you're looking at more than 1,000 ratings. I'm not saying that Amazon ratings are all genuine and all real and genuine, but definitely we have to see the pattern here to understand the level of genuinity in the rating system. So once that's out of the way, we have the one item left in stock, orders soon. So this would be key for improving conversion rate, especially if you have lower items for a particular product. So showing scarcity, product stock notification or message would be definitely key in improving conversion rates as well. And then we have some product options, so you can choose different product options here. You can choose the capacity, nothing to do with CRO here. It's just like different product variants. The good thing is that it doesn't load the page again. So I've seen that sometimes with some businesses, if you click on one of the variants, it'll reload the entire page, including the photos and the videos, which takes a lot of time. So page speed, of course, is key here. So speed is the faster the website loads, the better the conversion rate for sure. There's a direct proportional relation between those two. If we look at the images and videos here, definitely good to see some product videos on the page. So may not be very true for laptops, but definitely if you're selling fashion, lifestyle, some product videos will be great for CRO as well. So those are some neat, well done things here. Then we have the details highlighted in a very well formatted way, as well as some bullet points about the product information. And then you have more product details if you want to expand. But I've always seen that successful product pages do have bullet information about the product in the product description, and then of course they have a longer followed up with a longer product description section as well. So the short product description bullets are very, very, very useful, as the user can just scan through these and make a decision right away without having to read a lot and without having to scroll down a lot. Stay in the above the fold region to order the product. So here we have some product details and comparison with similar items. This is one thing that tech purchases will often go through. The buyer's journey for a tech process is usually accompanied with some sort of comparison amongst products. So Amazon is making it easy for you to show it right here, rather than you having to search for the other product and maybe land outside of the Amazon website. Thereby improving the conversion rates within on Amazon. So definitely showcase product comparison, especially for tech products, gadgets, and so on. If your product needs a comparison with links to your own store product pages, unless you're a marketplace, of course, in which you can have, again, links from your own stores, but you can have different brands. So here we have, of course, a marketplace model, so we have a lot of flexibility of doing those comparison and other things. Then we have here frequently bought together. I would not say this is a CRO hack per se, but it's more like a AOV hack. It's good for improving the average order value. Now that the customer is already ordering X ticket size, give them X plus a small increment on X, which is the mouse in this case. So it's definitely good to have a better cart value if you click on add both to cart. So that's an AOV hack. So we're going to leave it out of the CRO list. And then, keep scrolling. We have some more related items here. Special offers and product promotions. So showcasing special offers like free shipping or quick delivery, um, or running promos on the product page would definitely help improving the conversion rate of the product. Have a question, you can search for question and answers. And then you have sort of a landing page format showing in all the information. This is especially useful for high ticket size products. So for high ticket size products, you'd like to have like a landing page format for product information. You want to show a lot of product information for high ticket size products. People would have a lot of decision making and questions to be answered before they could buy that. So that's there. And then we have the technical details, more product information, warranty and support. So showing warranty info on the product page. That's quite a useful hack for CRO. And so that's all good. We're just going to quickly go back to the main section here and see how they are, including some other options like, sharing. So they have sharing on the top right. Doesn't really mess with the product page content, I would say. Also not really a CRO hack. I would call it more like a referral traffic hack. And then you have the same product but other sellers on Amazon, good for CRO because the person stays on Amazon. And then the low stock. There's no discount currently running, but the price is definitely a 0.99 price. So using a 0.99 pricing, which basically just means that you are reducing the leftmost digit before the decimal. It doesn't have to be 0.99. It could actually be 0.75 or whatever, as long as this looks like 599 rather than 600, because the psychology here is that users start reading from the left, and if the leftmost digit is 6, they're going to assume, the brain sort of registers it as a 600 range product, even though this is still $600. It's just how the brain works. So leftmost digit before the decimal becomes 9, and the leftmost digit before the decimal becomes 1 lesser. So for example, 599 instead of 600. So you go from 6 to 5, and that's what causes the psychological impact, thus improving the conversion rates. Now here we have some more product information, product description, related products, and then we have the questions and answers, and then we have the reviews, and then definitely we have reviews with images, something very important for real customer product reviews with images and videos. And again, we're not promising that all Amazon reviews are real, but that's what you want to target for your brand. You want to have images and videos for the reviews. So once we go through the reviews, we also see, customers have also viewed so and so. So if by now the customer has probably decided to drop off the page, they can go to another product page. They can visit another product page and continue shopping. Very good CRO hack for someone who's probably going to drop off. It's not going to really help add that particular product to cart, so we're going to skip that for now, and then see something's happening here with bestsellers, and then we're going to see some other product page as well. So here we have computer monitor, and again we have a lot of specifications here. We have Amazon's choice badge, which sort of highlights well rated, but it's definitely also a CRO hack. So showing badges, like, we just saw also the bestseller, Amazon's choice, and you can do the bestseller badge for your winner products, let's say on your e-commerce store. That works really well. Then again, they have the bullets in the product description, and the landing page style format. So most of the other things would be quite similar on this product page. Let's go back to all and look for a different kind of category here. So let's go to girls fashion, for example, and choose clothing. So something really different from the gadgets. And here we have some products. Let's say this one, for example, is for toddlers with 50 plus sun protection, long sleeve, one piece swimsuit. So a lot of keywords happening there, but definitely not as big as the electronics description. And then we have the ratings, reviews. Then we have the number one bestseller in this category, true to size selection option, and size chart. So definitely, if the user doesn't know what size they're not going to convert. So having size chart on the product page next to the size selection. So if you're just showing size selection, you're probably going to lose on some conversions of people who don't know how to map their size, especially if you're dealing with different kind of metrics in different countries. So this is quite important for any fashion clothing product. Once we've seen this, we see again some brands, some customers also viewed some special offers, and some more description about the product. So that's all of the CRO hacks that we had seen earlier. So we definitely learned something new here with the size chart, which Amazon shows. Let's go to another category here, and let's pick this time women's fashion, and go for handbags, for example. So here are the results with the handbags. We're not going to go into the collection pages for now since we're focusing on the product page, but let's pick any of these bags here. So we see the name of the product, we have the bullet descriptions, we have the size of the product, we have the pricing, we have the ratings and reviews. Almost the same hacks. We have the zoom in with high quality images, and then you can of course click and zoom into the product. Very useful for fashion. So allow users to zoom in to see product details closely. That's quite key here. And then we have again Amazon's choice here, some other products being shown, some questions, some description, the ratings and the reviews. The ranking is really useful, especially if you're a marketplace, so you can showcase product rankings for top products. Definitely entices the user to make the purchase, thus by improving conversion rates. And then we have again the questions and answers. How many pockets are there? Is there a zipper? Something like that. And then definitely very cool here is influencer and publisher videos. So include influencer videos, UGC content basically. So if other users, other customers are creating video about it, that's going to convert much better than the brand itself creating videos about that on the product page. So this creates social proof that other people are using and liking the product. Then we have the customer reviews again with real customer images. So allow customers to post videos as well in the reviews, and that's going to be quite helpful for conversion rate. I would definitely look at this video if I was going to buy this product as well. So those are some of the hacks from this page. Now we're just going to go to another product. So let's go to today's deals here and see what the deals they're running. So let's just go to this. Okay, that deal is not available for me. I'm going to just go on another one. So let's see the watch. So here we go on the deal of the day, and we see some new interesting stuff happening here with the deal. So we have a was price, which is followed by a strike through, and then the new price, which seems to be in a slightly different font than the was price. So that's important here. So show a was price with a strike through so that the user knows, all right, this is the deal. Show a deal price in a more catchy font there, and then we see right next to it is the shipping. So this is definitely not a hack right now, like from product to cart, but it's going to be a hack to improve conversion rates from cart to checkout, because you're showing the shipping prices up front, right? And you're not going to have a lot of abundant carts later. So reduce abandoned carts later. So people just adding to cart and then seeing the shipping price. And then we have a ends in 3 hours. So a countdown for the product deal price is definitely going to create an urgency for the user to purchase the product. So that's sort of an urgency hack that they have used here. Then they have use save X amount of rupees. So show use save dollars X or Y percentage of money, so that the user sees the benefit of the deal. So those are some new hacks that we see here on the pricing side. So those are some pricing hacks for CRO. And then most of the rest of the product page is going to be similar. So something very cool that you can experiment with is also say, you save so much after getting 30% off. Like you can literally say that in text. And I've seen in some experiments that works better than just showing it as a number. Some brands try to show minus 30% right here, and that works better for them. So those are some things that you can experiment with and run tests and see what affects your conversion rate more. So here we have a complete list of CRO hacks that we can learn from Amazon. You can honestly deconstruct any product page on the internet and look at every element and think about how they are optimizing for conversion rates. So it's clearly showing here the delivery time. So showing the delivery date on the product page itself is going to definitely improve conversions as well. And then you have the add to cart, buy now, this item is returnable, you have free support included. All of those kinds of things are going to help you with conversion rates. So show support, return policy, in short, on the product page itself. So those are some of the, those are not all of the hacks, but those are some of the hacks that Amazon uses on the product pages. And you can definitely try out some of these, experiment with them, see how they work. And with a similar sort of process, you can do an analysis on any competitor website and see, what you think might be working out for them. So that's all for this video. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.